Then what?
Made a crucial mistake.
A crucial mistake? Like what, Miss Faye?
The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there. You say you saw that, right? With your very own eyes.
Yes, and...
It's simple, Miss Foster. Take a look at the diagram.
Please take a look.
The place you claim to have taken the photo from that day is here. Oh, she couldn't see the car.
That's what I was talking about.
Do you see what I mean? Even if you try to see the car, this outcropping of rock is directly in the way. That's right, Miss Foster. From where
you were a bit too specific.
You could not have possibly seen the killer's car.
I admit that the diagram shows a large outcropping off of the rock. However, it is so tall that it would stop her from seeing the car. That's right. It's not high at all. I was able to see his car just fine. Bullshit, I say. I don't think that's how logic works.
I'm so sorry, but that just doesn't wash. I believe it was the witness who presented this as evidence to the court. Yes? This is the location that the photo was taken from. Your own photo tells the whole story.
Yep.
You can clearly see the left side of the bridge, but the outcropping that is being referred to is really more like a cliff.
Exactly.
Your view should have been completely cut off by this cliff. Still, you claim to have been able to see the killer's car.
Alright, for using evidence against people that showed the evidence to begin with. Yay! Order in the court. What is the meaning of all this
ballyhoo? That's Canadian, alright?
Oh God, Jesus Christ. Your Honor, don't jump to any hasty conclusions.
By the way, I don't hate Canadians, I'm just saying this.
Wait. Wasting conclusions. I think he already did a few in the beginning of this case. Anyways, the fact that the escaped fleet in stolen car was reported on the news. After witness murder, I'm sure you can appreciate the witness were very upset. She must have heard about the stolen car and convinced herself that she was what she saw.
Okay. But she was repeatedly warned about before starting her testimony. She was told to testify only about what she saw with her own eyes.
Mr. Setch. What is it? Apparently I sound like a man. Maybe because I'm a guy, but that's beyond the point. I think I must have remembered things wrong.
Hold it, I say!
Hold it, I'm a bitch.
Hey, wait a minute, you can't just say that.
Objection, I'm Edward, motherfucker. Miss Faye, no one on the face of the planet is perfect. Coming from the guy that went to the mentor of perfection.
Anyway.
What? Yes, indeed, quite true. You know what they say. To err is human, forgive to divine. Wait, no, not that like that. I'm inclined to give the benefit of the doubt to our witness here.
What? That's not fair!
You sounded like Phoenix there. Save the tears for later, kitten.
Mr. Armando!
Don't look back until the trial is over. Now this is the time to go forward.
But that wasn't fair!
Okay, kitten, you need to relax. Then you need to remember the other kitten's testimony.
Let's remember.
The killer broke into the trunk and stole the car and he hid the body in there. So tell us, how do you know that? How do you know that that he broke into the trunk? That's also one of the contradictions.
Aha!
Until you can explain how you knew that, you're going to have a lot of very suspicious people on the side of the courtroom. Well, witness? Well, I'm certain that they broke into the trunk because there were marks left in the trunk lid. I'm certain they were scratching marks from when he broke into it. What? Let me see that photo.
Oh, there's scratches there a little bit. Yeah, you can see that.
It's true. This certainly looks like scratches marks in the key around the keyhole. It's obviously that the trunk has been broken open. Well, Miss Faye, are you satisfied? Not really.
The judge is on our side. I can't make any mistakes here. What she just said, there's a contradiction in there somewhere.
Well, let's see. It doesn't work.
Yeah, there are no contradictions. Nope, it doesn't. Melissa Foster, it's like you finally betrayed yourself.
What?
You said you were in the field taking photos of wildflowers, but even so you knew about the scratches. The question is when? When did you get a chance to see those scratches?
That's a good question.
Oh boy. Finally! I finally got her!
I'm getting pretty tired of waiting over here.
Don't worry, I'm not
Then perhaps it would be faster if Miss Faye explained herself.
Your Honor, there's only one possible explanation. The reason the witness had seen the scratches was...
She put her corpse herself.
Yep, she can't own the car!
She is the owner of the car, obviously.
Anyway, she put the corpse in herself because it makes more sense.
Yeah.
It makes more sense that she put the corpse there. There's only one way that the witness had the chance to see those scratches.
Yes, what was it?
Naturally, when she opened the trunk and stuffed the corpse in herself. The person who really had the body in the trunk of that car was... Melissa Foster! It was you that did it, wasn't it?
That's ridiculous. I could never. It was a man in the prison grab. He's the one that...
I don't think so, Miss Foster. If Mr. Foster had been the one that put the corpse in the trunk, he would have simply used the car key. There was no need to break it open.
That's true. But he stole the car.
He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light, which means that the key would have still been in the ignition.
Oh, I see.
Shut up, bitch! Thank you for telling us about the scratches, Miss Foster. Without that, we never would have uncovered the truth. It couldn't have been Mr. Falls that put the body in the trunk.
No!
Oh, come on, Edgeworth!
Preposterous! To even suggest that the witness put the body in there. If that were true, then how do you explain the photo that she took? The corpse could only have been put in the trunk when the incident occurred. And we already know that at the time she was taking a photograph.
Now's your chance, Mia. Finish this thing! Finish him! Just kidding. On the contrary, I'm not so certain about that anymore, Mr. Edgeworth. There's no need to think too deeply about it. What I'm saying is the shutter for this may not have been pushed by Miss Foster herself.
And the proof of that is our camera.
Because
it's our camera. That's reason enough.
Okay, pretty much. I don't think you can make a mistake about it. Take a look at her camera. It has a timer built into it, even a mini tripod. Almost as if the camera was brought just to take this picture.
Pretty much.
Oh, come on, Edgeworth.
What are you trying to say, Miss Faye? That when the crime occurred, Miss Foster wasn't in the field as she claimed.
Well, if she really did use the camera's auto timer, then the answer is yes, she was somewhere else. Exactly, she was not in the field.
How would the defense please explain further? Listen, this is a crucial point. Where was Miss Foster when the incident occurred? In answering this question, we'll also make clear Miss Foster's true identity. Well then, please answer this question. Where was Melissa Foster when the incident
on the bridge occurred?
Yes.
She was not here, definitely.
She was. Let's check a few evidence if we can.
No, we can't.
Okay. But the answer is where the victim is.
So she was a victim herself. Oh,
yeah.
No, not really,
Wait.
but you know what I mean.
Place the pointer on the V, so...
There
we go.
Naturally, the witness was right here.
But that's where the victim, Miss Harthorne, was standing.
Oh, I think I know where this is going.
Yeah.
I know where this is going. Joke's on you, bitch!
Order, Miss Faye, what on earth?
Yeah, just say a joke. What's the problem?
Your Honor, if I may.
After parting with the victim on the bridge, the defendant fled by car. But this would mean that there was no time to put the victim in the trunk. In other words, if someone put the body in the trunk, it could only have been before the defendant met the victim.
Outside, of course, Mr. Fall met him with the victim. The only person with the opportunity to have put the victim in the truck is the same man that killed her, Cherry Falls.
I wouldn't say that. You still don't understand, do you, Mr. Edgeworth? By the time the witness photo was taken, the victim was already dead. The person in the photo was not Valerie Hawthorne. Oh, snap.
What? I have never heard anything more ridiculous in my entire life.
You've heard even more ridiculous stuff anyway.
Then who exactly is the victim in this photo?
It's obvious, isn't it? It's your own witness.
Ta-ta-ta. What?
It's the only possible explanation. The woman that Mr. Falls met on the bridge that day was not Valerie Hawthorne. It was you, Melissa Foster. Oh, you got caught there.
Me?
Let's remember that it was raining and foggy on the mountain that day. Mr. Falls still believed that the woman in front of him was Valerie Hawthorne.
But the defendant knew that Valerie Hawthorne very well. After all, she was the woman whose testimony helped to get him convicted.
But since then, my client has spent 5 hard years in the federal penitentiary. He couldn't remember exactly what she looked like anymore.
You're just making this up as you're going along. Where's your proof?
I've got it all right here. This piece of evidence will blow this case wide open. At the time of the incident, Mr. Falls had forgot what Valerie Hawthorne looked like.
Okay, so let's check the victim's note.
Talk to Dahlia.
Tell her this is the time for the whole truth to come out.
That's evidence good enough.
Yeah, that's good enough for me.
Yeah, it's good enough. Mr. Falls had forgot the victim's face. That's why he needed some piece of identification, namely this muddy scarf. It was Mr. Falls who requested that she wear the scarf to identify herself. That's already been proven by the note that the victim has left. I can't speak. In other words, as long as you were wearing a scarf like she has, anyone could have pretended to be Valerie Hawthorne. Well, what do you have to say to that, Melissa Foster?
No!
She died.
That's good.
Oh, no, she fainted. I apologize. She fainted.
Oh, we wish she died.
Oh, well.
Then again, there wouldn't be any of this game, would it? Anyways, where's Miss Foster? She's escorting herself in the lobby.
It's obvious that Melissa Foster did it. I mean, she hid the body in the trunk to disguise herself as the victim. She set up the camera to snap a fake photo of them together.
The only question is, why did she do it?
Well, isn't that obvious? She's the true criminal.
Ah, that's a good reason. Well, we'll have to wait for Miss Foster to compose herself before we start again. Until then, this court is in recess for 1 week because apparently we don't have enough time to finish the case.
Yes.
The defense and the prosecution are interested to wait in the lobby, and by lobby I mean in the lobby for 1 week without food and anything.
Yeah, because this judge is evil. No, not really. Yes, Your Honor.
I was gonna say, is it because he's Canadian? Understood. Very well, this court is in recess, not adjourned.
Well, then again, it wouldn't make sense if there was only one standing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I guess it would be too small for one case, I mean, come on.
So yeah, that's it for part 1 of this episode. Next time, we're gonna continue on with the trial and see if we can finish it.
And since technically I don't have any other bios to read, I think I can actually be the one playing the rest of the trial, so we can divide it fairly.
Yeah.
Okay then. So next setting, I'll be the one playing and finishing off this case. So see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Bye.